wondering if this is the most depressing city we ever visited.
So sad.
Why are we here?
Okay, so long story short, is we're supposed to go to Bosnia. We're about to go cross over this border area. I don't even know. It's like literally a border that goes onto one tiny road and looks like it's just like a dead end. But there's this old Roman bridge allegedly in Bosnia. So let's see if there's border patrol or like what the deal is.
We are very curious.
We're very curious. I love borders. Okay, so it didn't work.
No, it was a small patrol control.
Yeah, literally the smallest border patrol I've ever seen in my life, I think. And he was just like, oh, it's just for locals. They were nice though. But now we have to go take a detour. Finally, we found cheap food in Montenegro.
We get a taste of real Montenegro. Damn. How much?
22 for all of those, which is like a quarter of the price. No, a fifth of the price of what we paid for dinner 2 nights ago for like way less food.
The real border, not the wrong one.
Yes. All right, so we didn't get into Bosnia for the second time in a row. Border guard screamed at us. We had to turn around, and now we're in Nikšić.
Yeah, which we didn't know about the existence of this city before.
And once we knew it existed, it took us a long time to say it properly. Nikšić, 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 Nikšić. But shit happens, so let's go on with the show and see what Nikšić is all about. Along the way, we came across a lake, Lake Krupac to be exact, which is an artificial lake, originally for hydropower purposes and now for leisure.
No.
I think we found Montenegro's most secret spot. This bar overlooking this lake here, but there's no people. If this lake was as beautiful as it was, nearby Nikšić must bear similar qualities. Well...
So sad.
As we headed into the city of Nikšić, alongside the weather, the landscape quickly changed to bleakness.
Why the fuck do you go to Kotor or Perast when you can come to Nikšić and you have like this view? Come on. Oh, right. Well, okay. But we have a washing machine, so I'm happy.
Yeah, Fabio is like obsessed with washing clothes, and we have one.
Apparently, it's the second biggest city of Montenegro.
With 70,000 people.
17,000.
70, so it's quite tiny.
70?
Yeah. This is not a prison, it's actually the Nikšić beer. It's Nikšićko, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that right. At least there's like fresh beer all throughout this town, probably flowing fresher than water. We made our way to Bedem Fortress by way of Freedom Square. It's the largest town square in the country and it's modeled after Versailles. I don't know about you, but it's uncanny. We just found out that Montenegrins are some of the tallest of people in the world. I think second or third will confirm that, but we confirm that as well. Visually, there are quite a lot of tall Montenegrins. Having just hiked the majestic Kotor Fortress the previous day, we were pretty sure Bedem Fortress wasn't going to compare, but we went in with an open mind. The entrance to this beautiful fort here is through like a parking lot. They stop. These TripAdvisor reviews got us even more excited. Name a fact about this fort that we're in.
It was founded by the Romans, of course, as a military base. But also it was then, like in the 17th, 18th century, renovated
by the Ottomans, right?
By the Ottomans. But since then, it hasn't been really used. Nowadays, there's an open-air theater.
So sad.
The international sign of love. We won't show this, but there's literally human poop everywhere. Like, people just treat this place literally like a toilet.
Yeah, this makes us realize that sometimes it's good to make people pay for attraction, because there is potential, but there are also too many graffitis and poos and poops.
I'm like
in this fortress. So.
condom wrappers. I'm like dodging
Oh,
everything.
nice. So yeah, there's some work to do.
Yeah, it's raw.
It's very raw, too raw.
Fabio, it says free candy, go in. Bye. But even though we joke, we look back at this moment fondly. Not a single other person was around us, so we felt like we were the rulers of that decrepit, graffiti and feces-covered fort. It is moments like this that our love for travel comes back again, when we've escaped the predictable places and end up at places where we feel like we may be murdered. Soon we found ourselves back on the other side of town, where the Orthodox temple of Saint Vasilia of Ostrog stood proudly. This is allegedly like the most representative of Montenegrin civil engineering. Pretty cool.
Now they choose a specific point to build this cathedral, so it could be seen from everywhere. And it became a reference to Orient people in the city. And so we decide to go to the cemetery now to...
There's crying behind us, there's a cemetery in front of us. I don't know what to do.
To make it sure.
I feel awkward in these sad situations.
So sad.
So this is actually a castle.
And it's also quite depressing.
Also, I guess it's been through a lot. It was designed in the 1900s by the first and only king of Montenegro and was destroyed during the World Wars and part of it. But now, as you can see, it's like kind of brand new. It doesn't look anything like...
now it's actually the museum of the cultural heritage of...
Nikšić. Despite how melancholy we felt, we stumbled upon these steci. Steci are medieval tombstones found across Bosnia and Herzegovina, as well as parts of Croatia, Montenegro, and Serbia. They're known for their intricate carvings and inscriptions, reflecting a blend of cultural and religious traditions. These monuments actually date back to the 12th to 16th centuries. Say it again.
Beviamoci su.
Beviamoci su.
So let's drink on it.
Yeah, you hear that bell? That means drinking time, and we need to drink away our sorrows.
Something with a little bit of color, and that's where we are heading.
We may have found the one gay bar in Nikšić.
I'm cheering up with a mojito ginger.
Yes, make this town happy again. And also very cheap too. Look at those prices. Those are no couture prices.
Oh. It's also the beer for that money.
So according to Sophia, the blogger, she said that this place is very charming. The whole town, she meant. I think this is the only charming place in the whole entire town. It's a bathroom with a swing. Okay, so at night things change quite a bit here. It becomes a little bit less depressing.
It does. There are some lights.
Yeah.
Some nightlife.
Yeah, it's literally like a bar that is blasting pretty terrible music, but with history. What were you saying?
I was saying that it's full of dogs here.
So many dogs.
I mean, wild dogs. And they're wild dogs.
They're all tagged though, so you know they're safe.
Okay.
I don't know if you know they're safe, but... Okay, so I always have to look at the way it's spelled. Nikšić. is growing on us a little bit. We're drinking the local brew at Jerry's Pub. And we realized, yeah, I think maybe at night it's just a better place to be because you don't see the architecture,
The grayness.
yeah,
The desperation.
yeah. And then at night everyone comes out and they're like, oh my god, look at my like amazing city, because everything does look nicer at night here. Even this brutalist hell building over here, which I'll show you. As soon as morning hit, we got the F out of Nikšić, although with a massive amount of trouble since every single road seemed to have fallen apart around the city. But alas, we ended up here. This is a viaduct bridge. Literally was constructed in 1894, but it is a really cool bridge and it's actually a road, although it's very hard to get here. So it was used actually for, 102 years? And it was the connector between Podgorica and Nikšić, two biggest cities in all of Montenegro. But as you can see, it's fucking tiny.
I think 2 cars won't pass
No.
together.
Yeah, especially if it's like 2 trucks. No way. Jose. What's really awesome about this site is that there's nobody here. Except for one old man on a bike, actually.
So we really saw all the landmarks of Nikšić.
We love going to these places because actually, even though they are maybe a little bit depressing, they are off the beaten path. You really get to see how the locals are living. Kotor and all of those other places don't have that. So we love that about these places, and it's actually quite memorable experiences that we have here. So.
Yeah, and probably they have their issues, but it's also interesting to see how they are slowly overcoming their issues.
So if you like that, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll show you more off the beaten path adventures in the future.
Or depressive.
Yeah, depressing
towns.
Tell us if you like the depressing cities series, and we'll make more.